Hello and welcome back to Vampyr. My name's Emma and this is Once Upon a Quest. We're currently in the docks area. We're about to meet some new people, cure some people, and try and make up for our very, very bad actions of last episode where we ate 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we eat 4 people? Can't even remember how many people I ate. I went on a bit of a rampage and leveled up loads. So we went from level 14 to level 20 in one level up, and I'm feeling much more powerful now. But yeah, we killed Sean Hampton, who was the pillar of the docks community, and now the docks community is kind of going to shit. So we're going to pick up here trying to make up for all the bad stuff we've done. So let's go. So we're going to try and do some investigations in the area. We're going to try and find a missing necklace and hang up some posters for Ichabod. And here's a new person. Hello. Who are you?
Hello, boy.
Hello, boy.
Hello.
Oh, it's only young.
Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't.
Why?
I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Rufus? Why do people avoid you? Ooh, he's got sepsis. Ooh, we need to treat you.
Do you
Let's
need
treat
help?
A real doctor caring about me. That's a first. I feel like a real person.
Okay, give you some medicine.
A real doctor treats everyone the same, Rufus.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now, tell me why everyone avoids you.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home?
Oh,
You're
looks
sleeping
like-
rough.
I mean,
No.
do you think it's like 16
yes.
or 15?
I live on the streets. I have no home.
He sounds a bit older though. We are all alone. It's tragic. You should be careful.
You should be careful, Rufus. There are things that lurk in the shadows of this city. Things that prey on the lonely and the desperate.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Aww. Stella Fishburne. Okay, and that's the other guy we met last episode. Seymour Fishburne's mother. Okay, so... I wonder, did this guy steal the necklace? What do you do around here?
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Okay.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, why do they avoid you?
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Bad luck charm? That's mean.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Poor guy.
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
What else can we ask you about? My
Heard anything
children.
about Sean Hampton's shelter lately?
Not since he bought it. Such a sad story.
Okay, so he's recovering. There's loads of hints about him
So long, Rufus.
that we
Be
still need to
careful.
find.
Take care.
I think we need to go and talk to Mrs. Fishburne.
Gaze at the stars.
We need to find her. And we need to find
Folks been hiding them of late.
this necklace. Oh, is this her house? Rental rooms available to let. Let's see if she answers. Oh, hello, Stella.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
Just want
I
to talk
work
to you.
at the Pembroke Hospital.
That's
I'm
all.
investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
It's not. Let me in,
Disease
Stella.
takes away the good
Let me
people
in.
too, madam. Why not let me in?
Come on,
Mrs.
Stella.
Fishburne.
Mrs.
Stella
Fishburne.
Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in?
You can trust me. For now.
Stay too long, sir.
Please don't stay too long, she said. Oh, she's got
It's
tea.
locked.
Let me just look around your house before I talk to you. Want to see if there's anything I can take.
Screw eyes in the back of that head, sir. Gentlemen are easy targets in these parts.
Don't worry, I can handle myself. I'm actually a vampire. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, no big deal. Level 20 now. It's all good. Alright. Nice, we'll do all this stuff. And then we'll go and talk to Mrs. Fishburne about her
Can't remember the
son and
last time
stuff.
I had a good sleep. So you have questions about the flu, then?
Yes, among other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
Let's ask you... Tell me about that orphan. Okay, before we get to that, let's just ask her, in general, how's
How
life?
is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
Violence feeds on poverty. The epidemic creates violence.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you could just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know, but it's most likely linked to the gangs if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
May I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum in exchange for food.
Your husband died in the war.
Did your husband die in the war?
Oh no, my Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
Aww.
How do you pay the rent then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
Okay. Tell me about the orphan.
The orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
Yeah. We ask you anything else yet?
Do you have any news about Sean Hampton's shelter?
What a terrible story. Where is the hope? If even the good souls can be murdered like this.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Let me cure
Mrs.
you
Fishburne,
of that
are
fatigue.
you in need of any medical assistance?
I am afraid I am, Doctor. I don't feel well at all.
Okay, here you go.
Then let me give you a prescription.
I thank you for your generosity, sir. It's something this part of town truly needs.
Okay, nice one. So, I think that's all we can
Goodbye,
do
Miss
at the
Fishburne.
moment.
Take care of yourself.
We'll leave you alone for now. What are you, mesmerized level 2?
I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep. I've been nothing but worried.
So we still need to find this necklace somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to find this necklace. So, I think I'm going to go and do something else. Okay, we need to hang up these posters. So, there's... Oh, here. Okay. Danger is closer than you think. They are already here. Do not let them take the kingdom. See a vampire? Seek for help. Ichabod Throgmorton, expert vampire hunter. Wow, that's a cool poster.
Turn around, sir. Stupid thing! Watch out for them teeth! I'll kill it!
Yum. Ooh, these guys are so much easier to kill now. Oh yeah. Totally worth it. Whatever I did last episode, totally worth it. Okay, so where do I need to hang up the rest of these posters? Oh, here's one.
Informing London's inhabitants of the presence of vampires. What does that make me? A double or a triple agent?
It's pretty funny. I mean, it's okay. Like, what's Ichabod got to do about anything? People come to him for help and they'll be just thoroughly disappointed. Okay, so now there's one the other side of the bridge.
Over there! There's one of them
Go away! Damn it.
Stop! Vampire! We'll crush this thing!
Damn you.
Get back to the tree! H! Stop it! Oh my God!
Whoa. Ow. Damn. Gotcha. Okay, let's loot all these lovely vampire hunters. I'll take all of your stuff. Thank you very much. Anything else? Now, there was one more poster that I saw over there, unless that's the one I got already. No. Oh wait, there's still one. There's one. And I got that one already. And there was one over here.
Done.
Yay!
Mr. Throgmorton should be happy.
Right, now we need to find Ichabod. I have no idea. I can't find Ichabod anywhere.
Good
Let's go
evening,
talk to
Miss
Enid.
Jones. May I come in?
Of course, of course.
Okay, I think we need to talk to you again.
So, Dr. Tippets, what brings you back here? We haven't talked in quite some time.
We found something to do with you earlier. Here we go.
Tell me, Enid, why do you feel guilty about your son?
I know I'm a burden to my Jack. I know my mind and my thoughts are drifting away. I'm so sorry. I can't help it.
This is not your doing, Miss Gillingham. You do not have to apologize for your condition.
Of course I don't, Doctor. I've done nothing wrong, I swear it. What exactly are we talking about here?
Is that it? Can we talk about anything else? No.
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
I've never heard that name before, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's all we can talk about. There's one more hint for her, though.
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
I don't know how we're going to get it. How are we going to get that last hint? No, I definitely saw him. There he is. Oh my god, you're so hard to find. Where were you? You're not even in. You're not even in the circle of where I'm supposed to be looking. Look at that. That's the red circle where I'm supposed to be looking for him. Look where I find him.
Boots will be fighting each other. They've got bigger problems elsewhere.
Ichabod, I need to talk to you. Ooh, why is it loading? Ooh, what's happening? Is the game crashing? Oh no! What's going on? No.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed,
That was
can I be
weird.
of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
I put your posters up.
I put up your public service announcement. Consider the common folk warned about the vampiric presence.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You may not realize it, but you saved a great many lives today.
You're
Do
welcome.
you really think they could be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself the discreet protector of these men and women.
Did you see what happened?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Oh yeah, I need to treat you.
Why
you
is it that you
afraid?
sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Okay, let's
Do
cure
you
you.
need my medical attention, sir?
Actually, I may. In my line of work, I have to stop at any sign of infection.
Here you go.
Treating a vampire hunter's wounds is certainly a first for me. I'm happy to help you, of course.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. Your support means a lot.
Okay. We ask anything else?
You've never faced, let alone killed, a vampire, Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may embellish the truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
Stop fooling yourself. You've never faced a vampire before. You wouldn't stand a chance.
Well, that's not true, sir. I've already faced one of these creatures.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? And you're still alive.
We did not actually fight. I let it go.
What do you mean?
I entered the vampire's den. The stench was terrible. I was ready to kill it. But then I saw it. Just a suffering soul like you and me. I spared her.
Who is he talking about?
Tell me about the vampire.
Who is he
you
talking
spared.
about?
It was... She was a girl. Her body was a mess. I could see pus running from the deep wound. She was crying in pain.
You cared about her. That's what defines us as human, Ichabod.
Yes, but she was a truly evil creature. I'm haunted by the tragedies she caused ever since I spared her.
Who is she? Do we know her?
Tell me, Ichabod, why do you consider yourself the protector of Sean Hampton's shelter?
Those people needed protection. He was the shepherd, I was the watchdog. But I let them down and Mr. Hampton got killed.
Oh wow, he's worth 4,000.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton.
One day I'll come back and eat you.
Be fighting each other. They've got bigger problems elsewhere.
Okay, so we did that side mission. That's good. So what other ones do we have in this area? We have to do... Oh, this is in Southark. And then this necklace, I just don't know where it is. What's in here?
This is a slaughterhouse.
Oh my god, what is this place?
It's locked, all right.
Bloody necklace. From Seymour to my beloved mother, Stella.
From Seymour to my beloved mother, Stella.
There's so many dead
Fishburne, that
bodies.
sneaky bastard.
Wait, so Seymour Fishburne was the one who told me the necklace was missing. He was supposed to give it to his mother. And I just found it in this pile of dead bodies? What does that mean? Jonathan, Dr. Reed just said, you sneaky bugger, or something like that.
I'll always be here for you.
Huh? What the fuck?
Need more, Jack. I can feel your bones these days.
Can I spy on this guy? Rufus, how do I spy on him? Can't I spy on him? Can't spy on him, I'm in the wrong place. I don't know who caused all the dead bodies there. I'm not sure.
Good evening, Mr.
I don't know.
Fishburne.
Yeah.
I found the gift and the corpses, but who put
I
them
have
there?
retrieved the gift for your mother, sir.
Great. Give it here then and take this for your trouble.
I also found the corpses. The ones under which you left the necklace, Mr. Fishburne.
He left the
so that's
necklace
where I left
under
it.
the corpses?
I can be a bit stupid sometimes.
What? I thought he said the necklace was stolen from him. Huh?
As a man of science, I'd like to try to understand why you killed those people.
Why does there need to be a reason? They
So
were just there.
why
It
would
happened.
he
That's all.
You're not a
Why would he
mindless
send
animal,
me
Seymour. Surely
to
you
look
have
for
something to
his
say about these murders.
necklace? That was...
Speak up and I will listen without judgment.
Could be right, Dr. Reed.
What?
Maybe it'll do some good to confide in a gentleman like you. You being educated and all.
What? So he's a murderer and he's been hiding bodies down there and in the sewer pipe or whatever. Why would he send me to look for his necklace that was stashed under the dead bodies that he killed? What? Why would he do that? I'm so confused. Does he just want to be caught or something? Did he want to be caught? I don't know.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them? Was there a link?
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times. That's all.
That just seems like a really weird way of finding out that he's a murderer. How many victims?
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
Ooh.
You feel nothing, do you? No empathy for your victims at all?
You seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
We're not talking about me.
That right? Well, our calm's the only thing we have in common then.
Oh, there's some more hints though I could find out about him.
Did you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those people, all those lives extinguished.
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace. Stills the anger. For a time.
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No. And don't dare speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
This rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum. I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
Probably.
Death is an appropriate punishment for your crimes, Seymour Fishburne. Cherish every day that you spend as a free man.
It might be my mum's wish that I end up swinging from a hangman's noose. But she wouldn't want to be the one who ties a knot round my neck.
We get one more hint. We get one more hint, he'll be worth so much. Yeah, well, maybe talk to
Goodbye,
his mum,
Mr. Fishburne.
and then we can come back and eat him if we get that last hint. Whoa. Oh yeah, Rufus, I was supposed to spy on you, but I wasn't in the right area. Okay, let's go check on Stella. Stella,
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne. May I come in, please?
tell me about your
Of course.
murderous son.
Dr. Reed,
Tell me all about it.
please don't stay too long, sir. What can I do for you, Dr. Reed?
Now, tell me about your son. Your son is a murderer. Why'd you protect Seymour?
Your son's gone way beyond simply bullying people. He has a taste for blood, and you know it, don't you, Stella?
One night, he told me straight up, in his own words. It was several days after one of his episodes.
Did Seymour tell you everything that night?
More than I could stand. The words he used to describe his hate, his rage, how he feels when he's done it.
Why did he confess? Did you suspect something?
No. I guess he wanted his old mum to help him fight his, demons.
Tell me about these demons Seymour needs your help to fight.
Seymour used to be such a happy child. And he is still a helping son most of the time. But when he gets angry, he can hardly contain his rage.
All men and women are born innocent, Mrs. Fishburne. But there can be a monster within any of us.
Do you think he can be cured, Doctor? Do you think something can extinguish this rage inside my Seymour?
Sure. I have just the cure for him. Justice is the cure.
There is no cure for murder, Mrs. Fishburne. Only justice.
There ain't no hope then. Somehow, somewhere, my son has turned into a monster, and nothing will bring him back.
Yeah.
Stella, I know you are ashamed of your son's crimes. So why do you protect Seymour?
I can't report my own son, can I? Not a burden I could bear.
Burden? How do you mean?
They'd hang him for sure. I won't send my only son to his death.
I understand your pain, but you cannot mother him forever.
If someone ever found the courage to speak to the police, I will take my share.
There's one more hint. There's one more hint. We find out. I'd say the last hint for her is to do with Rufus.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself.
Okay, so we've healed her, and we've talked to her all about her son.
I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days.
And I think... I wonder what will... If we had been able to spy on Rufus, what would we have found out? I'd love to know. Let's just have a quick look around in here, because we have a couple of quests that are leading us to Southark. We haven't been back here since the very beginning of the game. Because we escaped from Southark, we came across this whole bridge, this area. So I'm kind of curious to go back there and see what it's like now. This is where we came in a long, long time ago. Southark. Critical. It's been a while.
Crush them!
Yum, 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 yum.
Fucking bitch!
Yes. Give me all that lovely blood. Yum. Oh, that level up was so good. These guys used to be like so much harder. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love my new power. All I had to do was murder a few innocent people to get it, but totally worth it. Totally worth it. Okay. Where are we going? Jump up here. So we can go in there. And we want to find the site of the bombing. There's a couple of things we have to do in Southark. Oh shit. Didn't even see these guys.
Shit, that leech is fast!
No. Oh, I'm really liking this two-handed weapon too. Blood, 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 blood. This is where we started. Oh, this was the first house that we were in. In the first episode, we ran into this hideout. Oh yeah, and there was... Somebody pointed out in the comments, I did not notice this at the time, there was a body here. And we read the husband's diary and she had killed her husband. And then somebody commented that this body was gone the next day and I didn't realise. But look, there's a blood trail that goes all the way out here. So whoever that woman was, she escaped. She died, came back to life and escaped. I think her name was Becky. So I don't think there's going to be anybody in here now, is there? There's the husband who shot himself. There was my first evolve was here in this bed where I shot myself. Now that I'm not, like, running, would I be able to pick up her trail and find where she went? Because last time I was here, I was running for my life.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, there. Is this where she went? A new hideout, anyway. I wonder where she went. I wonder what happened to her. Because the blood trail looks like she went up here. But then where did she go? Then where? Then where? I don't know. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, I'd love to find out where she went. It's always really fun when you get to come back to a early starter area when you're all grown up. It's just so cool. Especially when, you know, you're not really maybe taking everything in when you're... Oh, is this where I crawled out of? This is the corpse pile, isn't it?
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary.
Yeah, this is where I was. I crawled out of this pit. Wow. So many dead bodies. Warning note. Hello, boys. About your last message concerning your mission to loot corpses in Southark. I'll only say it once, deal with it, and be glad I don't report your protest to Edwina. She might go there herself to cut your balls off. A little bird also told me you made a few jokes about what I saw by the pier, so now, I'm just a loony scared by his own shadow, or a nutcase who mumbles and trembles like an old woman about ghost stories. Good, I like it when my boys are happy. Be assured that nutcase will come to piss in your bloody carcasses after the fucking monster I saw has sucked your brains out. Enjoy the following nights, fellows. I heard they will be foggy and rainy. About your last message concerning your mission to loot corpses in Southark, I'll only say it once, deal with it. What?
This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
My watch. Okay, so they were the grave robbers. They seem to be murdered by something. Ugh, this is where I came from.
This place looks like the picture I saw of the bomb site.
Oh, this building? Oh yeah, Dawson & Dawson Manufacturing.
Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here.
Okay, find some flowers.
Find some way to pay my respects.
Okay. Find some flowers. Here we go. There, we could put the flowers.
May all who suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
Cool, so we can go talk to Dyson Delaney about that. Alright. Ooh, so we've done that. And the other thing we had to do in Southark was... choose what to tell Edwina Cox. Report the death of the grave diggers or hide the truth. Oh yeah, so she wanted me to go find out what happened to the grave diggers and why they're not sending her their share of the money. And I found them dead, so I can either report their death or hide the truth. I think I would just report their death to her. Ooh. So maybe I should just head back to the docks now and talk to Edwina. Okay, Dyson, I can tell you about
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What?
bomb site.
Ah, you're that doctor.
I found the location of the explosion, Mr. Delaney. I placed a flower for you where it happened, just as you asked.
Really? That's so kind. I never thought someone would... Well, thank you, Doctor.
It's nothing, really. And I'm sorry for your loss.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day. Stupid bastard, why did he park there?
You're the man who hid that bomb.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
Oh my god. He set off the bomb? Oh. I didn't see that coming.
I want you to remember the bomb, Dyson. Tell me about it.
No,
Wow.
I don't want to remember it.
Wow. You were not targeting the victims. Why use a bomb?
Why use a bomb? What were you trying to destroy?
The Dawson & Dawson ammunitions factory. A symbol of violence against the people. My group wanted to destroy it to send a message.
Your group?
The victims. They were not the target then.
I spent so much time figuring out the perfect moment. I used a short fuse. No car had ever parked there. They all died.
Oh my god.
I sense your guilt, Dyson. Why is that? Did you not think violence was an acceptable political tool?
I still believe our fight was just. By killing an innocent couple who were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. No way.
Wow.
You made a mistake. A terrible mistake. Maybe an unforgivable one. But that does not mean that you are a monster.
I swear I did not want to kill anyone. I did not hide in the shadow to kill on purpose. That's my only defense.
Yikes. Well, it's as good as you're going to get, isn't it? 950 XP, okay. Wow.
Is it true Sean Hampton saved your life?
Yes. He even risked his own life to save my sorry ass. Now he's been murdered. And I still drink. Is life funny or what?
Were you thankful for what he did for you?
Sean Hampton really acted like a saint that day. But I suppose I'm just another lost soul who doesn't deserve to be saved.
Ooh, we could go eat him.
Do you have any recent news of Sean Hampton's shelter?
I don't want to talk about it. Just hearing his name makes me want to empty another bottle.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Okay, we need to talk to Edwina. There she is.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Yeah.
I managed to
Let's
reach
tell her about
the
the
mass
grave diggers.
grave in Southark.
Yeah.
It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
Somebody killed them.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot Boys thank you for your help.
Cool. We ask her anything new?
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys, that's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
So Booth Digby must have seen some sort of vampire. Okay. Oh, do we have... Oh, there's one more hint for her. Oh wow, she's worth a lot. Okay, toodaloo.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
For now.
Vampire hunter.
Let's just ask
You
Booth.
again. What do you want?
I want to know what he saw.
I know you believe monsters are real.
He saw something.
They are. I know, I saw one, but no one believes me.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a few years ago.
Oh.
Clay Cox was still the boss then. He'd sent me to the shipyard to find out who was stealing tools and ropes at night.
Go on.
First, I thought it was an old lady with a limp. It looked frail and crooked.
Bridget?
Then I saw it grab a bloody beam and lift it like it was a stick. I shouted. It looked straight at me.
Do you know what it was?
It was all eyes and long teeth, but I couldn't see its face.
Maybe not.
I shot at it when it moved towards me and I hit it. And then it jumped and vanished in the shadows.
You could have imagined all that. These docks can be so gloomy at night. With the fog and the wind and the boats creaking.
No, Doctor. That night I saw the fucking sewer dog for real. It's not a beast like the stories say. It's the ghost of an old woman. Bullets can't stop it. But no one believes me.
So, it looked like an old woman.
Are your friends mocking you?
Even Edwina told me once to never speak about it, but I know what I saw. And it wasn't a human. Not human at all.
I wonder what he saw. Who he saw. That's what I would love to know. I'd love to find that out. I suppose we can't. Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
I don't know how we'd find that out though. Interesting, interesting. Alright, we're going to end the episode there. I really enjoyed going back to Southark where we started in the very first episode and like just going back to that house and just remembering like, oh yeah, this is where I ran away from the vampire hunters and this is the grave that I came out of, and that was quite cool to go back and see that. And yeah, I think next on my list now after this is I think we'll go back to the Pembroke Hospital and then we can talk to Lady Ashbury and Dr. Swansea there. And then also there's another little investigation to do in Whitechapel as well, which is to find somebody who can read Braille, because we found a note with Braille on it. So we need to find someone who can read that. Yeah, so we'll maybe get up to doing that next episode. Yeah, this was a fun one. I feel super powerful after I leveled up to level 20 last episode. Like, some of those guys now, I'm just hitting them with one hit and they're down. Which makes me feel great. Like, there's definitely a few more people I have my eye on eating. A few bad people that I'd like to eat. But I want to fatten them up, get them up to full XP if I can, before I do. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people in the docks district I'd like to eat. But if I eat any more people in the docks, the district is going to go probably hostile. So I need to be careful. I need to make sure I've healed, I think, everyone that I can in the docks now. And I haven't eaten anybody else, so hopefully they don't go super hostile. But, I mean, I don't know. If they do, it's fine. Whatever, I don't know. Yeah, so thanks for, anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Am I supposed to keep all of the districts from going hostile, or should I let one of them go hostile and, like, I can use one district as my feeding grounds and then keep the other ones healthy, and then just have one district like the docks that's going to be like my hostile feeding ground where I can like eat loads of people. I don't know. Anyway, I had fun this episode, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.